From executive producer Amy Poehler comes the new Hulu original comedy series Difficult People. Billy Eichner from the Emmy-nominated Billy on the Street and Julie Klausner from Ugly Americans star in this unapologetic story that TV Guide calls beyond laugh out loud, very funny. Billy and Julie play best friends and aspiring comedians who seek fame and acceptance in the cutthroat New York comedy scene. Billy and Julie have no filter, no shame, and can't help but rub everyone the wrong way. From yelling at small children to crashing A-list parties, Billy and Julie are oblivious to the world around them. But they mean well. OK Magazine says Billy and Julie may just knock Larry David off his throne when it comes to curmudgeonly comedy. Difficult People also stars Gabourey Sidibe, James Urbaniak, and Andrea Martin. And guest stars include Seth Meyers, Fred Armisen, Kate McKinnon, Martin Short, Amy Sedaris, and more. Difficult People premieres Wednesday, August 5th, but you can watch new episodes on Wednesdays every week, only on Hulu. We are finally back with two awesome guests, two friends of mine I'm very happy to get on the show, and they are Craig Robinson and Owen Benjamin. Let's hear it for them, you guys. Studio audience in effect. It's 4:15 on the East Coast right now because it's about to be 4:20 somewhere. And I'm so excited. You're not going to play the thing? Okay. That's cool. Tomorrow night is the season finale of Mr. Robinson, Craig's blockbuster summer hit comedy show. 2 episodes tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
9 o'clock on the coasts, 8 in the middle.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And I guess it's the same for Denver.
Denver will be at 8 o'clock.
It'll be 8 for Denver?
Uh-huh.
Denver Central?
Yeah, well, they're Mountain, but it's still an hour earlier than everybody else.
Mountain does that too?
No, Mountain would be an hour past Central, so...
No, but it's weird.
Ahead,
it's weird. It's just an hour early for some reason. I don't know why.
So... Speaking of, I brought you.
You brought something?
I brought us something.
Nice.
I was just in Denver
at
last weekend,
that.
and can we get it? Where's my camera? Can we get a?
Pointed at this guy right here.
And we got this little nugget. It's called Nutty Bite. I don't know, but.
And what? It's just that's the name of the strain, or?
No.
Why is it so heavy?
It's edible.
Oh. That sounds crazy. How do you open it? Oh, here we go.
I will take the plastic off.
So, I don't do too many edibles on the show because, it's kind of ineffective because by the time the show's over, it might not have kicked in yet.
But it'd be a nice...
But look, there's a bunch of little ones in here. That looks crazy. It's got like almonds and some other stuff.
Looks like a weed Pringles thing.
Oh, it's a granola. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, by all means, eat one of those right now if you want. It's $4.19, so we're 1 minute away from smoking. We've loaded up all the pipes on the table with some sativa.
I bet you're not supposed to eat this whole thing.
I bet you're not. But, and it says contents may be sticky. If I were them, I'd write contents may be icky.
What's the delay on edible? It's like
it can be about 45 minutes to an hour, which is what this show is. So
nice.
I brought in to show everybody what people are always wondering about what I do like when I travel. My dispensary has these thing called gold caps, and when you put them in your bag, just a bunch of them, it just looks like some sort of health nut thing, like bee pollen or something.
It's like vitamin E.
Yeah, and on an empty stomach, they kick in pretty hard in about an hour, and it lasts for like 3 or 4 hours. And it's also good for me right now because I have this weird cough that won't go away that I'm continually seeing doctors about, and probably has something to do with smoking too much marijuana. But
you just do one?
What's that?
Gold caps?
Yeah. You take a couple of them, or? These are the 25 milligram ones. There's ones that are 15 that are a little less strong. But the
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I used to have these. They were way smaller though.
yeah, these are pretty
Looks like
strong.
they do the trick.
And the sativa on the table today is called Wi-Fi number 3, for who knows what reason. And then the indica is called Berry Nana, if you guys want to try it. Indica. I'm sure you smoked both, right? Sativa and indica?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't like be like, okay, this is indica, this is that.
You
Unless
just
it's
like, here it
printed
is,
out
let's
there.
smoke it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good way to go. And Owen, you're not like a heavy pot smoker.
Yeah,
I've never smoked with you, so when I heard you wanted to do the show, I was like, that's great, but I didn't know that you smoked.
Yeah, no, I really don't very often. I do every couple years, but today I'm really going to turn up the heat apparently.
All right, well, I already missed the window. I already missed it's 4:21, 1:21 here. But go ahead and pick up something, you guys, and
I need some scissors.
give it a whirl. Do we have some scissors standing by? Yeah, producer Daniel Kellison's gonna go grab some scissors.
Sweet.
That's the kind of hands-on producer he is. He puts the laptop down and goes and grabs some scissors. There you go.
Thank
Scissors.
you. Thank you. I like to smoke out of scissors. Do we cheers?
Here's to you, Mr. Robinson.
Hey.
It's going good so far. He's coughing and I'm not. But I'm gonna start coughing any second now. That's a nice item we got from Chameleon Glass. It's
This is sweet.
It's got water in it,
Yeah, it's a
and it doesn't
bomb.
leak out most of the time.
a bipe.
It's pretty awesome. And then somebody sent me a bunch of these. It's a canned drink called Sprig, and it says on it "Smile More," which I guess you would if you drink this. It's got a ton of sugar in it, so I don't know if I would drink it on the regular, but it's got 15 milligrams of THC in this one can. So maybe I'll get can I get an empty mug and pour some in there and we can try
This
it?
whole thing has 10 milligrams right here.
Oh, okay. So that's probably not, you could probably eat that whole thing and be in good shape. But how does it taste though? I don't particularly want to taste it, no.
I'll try a little bit.
It seems a little too nutty and chewy for my taste. Like I prefer Mounds over Almond Joy. I'm that kind of person.
It's not bad.
That tastes good. Sweet.
Yeah, it's got that. You know what? It just kicked in. What's this? Cinnamon? Is that cinnamon?
It's definitely cinnamon. There's a little honey in there, I think.
Turn it to a cooking show.
Yeah. Let's talk edible. Thank you. I'm gonna just try a taste of this thing.
So sativa's more the, is that the sleepier one or the energy one?
Yeah, just bring 1 cup, because it's only one I want.
Indica is, what's it?
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, some ice.
I thought we were doing it. I thought
taste test?
I thought we had to do everything.
You don't have to do everything, but oh my God, look at the color of this stuff. It's kind of like got
I wonder if we can play against you.
darker in the cup than it is when you're pouring it. But
Let
anyway,
me see it.
look at that in there.
Oh, okay. What's that, like
good.
orange?
Yeah, it looks like a orange drink. Oh yeah, it's very carbonated
Looks refreshing.
and probably delicious. I'll get hooked on it. This little guy right here is one example of something you can get out in a Loot Crate.
Thank you, sir.
A dude in
There's
Tulsa,
some ice
Oklahoma.
coming too.
Thanks.
All right, cool. A dude in Tulsa, Oklahoma gave me this when I performed there recently at the Looney Bin. And he's like, this is from my Loot Crate. And I was like, well, you should keep it. And he's like, no, I want you to have it. Put it on the table. So there it is, on the table.
That's awesome.
Little Batman guy.
He made it for you?
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Does everybody have some of this shit? Let's try it. See what happens.
Cheers.
Might need ice.
That's really good.
It's not a bad tasting beverage. Usually drinks that have weed in them taste like you're just drinking straight up bong water.
I could drink that running like a marathon. Like it's like refreshing. Like they could have little stands of it and I'd be like, ah.
Yeah, and then I'm sure you'll be very motivated to finish that run. I'm sure they'd have to you have to not pass any 7-Elevens or fast food places if you're high running. Ooh, more ice, thank you. I'll put some ice in there now that it's an option, but I wasn't demanding about it or anything. I don't like this cup though.
You guys want some ice?
I like that.
Oh yeah, you guys can have some too.
I mean, is there any left? Okay, I'll take that a little bit. Thanks.
So what's your high history, Owen Benjamin? Have you, do you remember like the first time you tried it?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was 12, and we got some from my brother, and me and my buddies all stood around and smoked it, and nothing happened, but we all pretended it did.
Right.
Like we all placeboed really intensely. Like we're just like, no way, and it was like garbage weed, and it just for sure didn't actually get us high.
And then privately, you decided that maybe weed doesn't work? Like how long did it take before you did it successfully?
My brother had a friend, and he gave me weed when I was like 13 or 14 that got me like insanely high, and I was like, that is awesome. And I probably would still be smoking more if I didn't eat those 2 space cakes from Jordy, and I kind of like
Jordy
lost my
Fox
mind.
gave you 2 space cakes.
Yeah.
Like sounds like you should probably only eat 1 or half of one.
Yeah, especially it's called space cakes. It like implies some sort of liftoff.
Yeah, and you ate both of them.
Yeah, and I was I kind of lost my mind. But
was it like on an empty stomach too?
yeah, and I was also
There
really
you go.
I was really depressed at the time as well.
Oh, perfect.
So it was more about me than it was the cakes.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a perfect storm of awfulness that would drive anybody, but I'm glad you're back to smoking just for the sake of the show. Your buddy from Sullivan and Sons, Steve Byrne, is the only guest in the history of the show other than Tommy Chong, but he gets a pass because he was on, what was his reason he couldn't smoke? Oh, because he was on Dancing with the Stars. And he promised his partner he wouldn't smoke the whole time he was on the show.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but every episode he'd like do this to the camera all the time, so at least he was representing in that way. But Steve Byrne sat here and he had some alcohol, but he just didn't smoke at all. And I was like, the nerve.
That's the Korean in him.
I was like, nobody on Sullivan's Sons is even gonna get on this show. So you slipped through the cracks. I don't know how you got here.
Ahmed smokes a lot of weed though.
Oh, okay. We'll get him too then.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, thank you for doing that. And Craig,
Yes.
what's your favorite thing to do when you get high?
Sex.
Mine's everything. Sex?
Yeah.
Yeah? The sex is better when you're high?
Yes, no inhibitions, less inhibitions, and like, let's say you're kissing the neck of someone. All of a sudden, it's this like, oh, let me explore this little piece of the neck and just, figure that out. So that's, so and then it turns into the entire body at some point.
And
or maybe not. Maybe it's just the neck or a piece of thigh or inside, but it's.
I think you should smoke from a really smart-looking pipe while you talk.
Do you ever figure out the piece that you're figuring out?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a journey. So if that's what I mean by figuring out. I take the journey. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, so you don't like just rush into the sex,
ladies
you,
probably
enjoy
like it when you're high because there's, you can tolerate longer foreplay because you're like exploring the part of the neck and stuff.
Probably.
Great theory, Doug. Here's our little friend on-set lighter that we have. That's very fun little item.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what do you think of that thing?
I wish I had that with my head.
You wish if somebody just pulled your arm, put you in an arm bar, then a little light would. A little flame would come out.
Yeah,
the
like
top
a
of your head.
non-aggressive, like not that hot flame, but still a flame.
This is a bad motherfucker.
Isn't that
this
nice?
thing looks awesome.
I love that thing. Here, check out the monkey.
It's so heavy. Oh, he like,
Hashtag heavy monkey. We just I pass it around until somebody says the word heavy.
Really?
Yeah, Craig might have set a world record.
look at
Hit this thing.
it's a jump. It's a what? It can just move this one arm.
Yeah. It looks like he's
He's a
jerking off.
masturbating monkey.
Yeah.
Or lighting up, like holding his joint in the air.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, hold your joint in the air like
I
you
thought
just don't
masturbation
care.
first too.
The show.
So this is like a PB Hermit, the heavy. The word of the day.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
Was always with the monkey.
Yeah, it's always somebody
Did this happen
eventually
before?
says heavy, but sometimes it takes me like 15 minutes to get the person to say heavy.
So you like try and lead him down a path to say heavy?
It's so deceptive because you look at that's
Right.
and then it's like it's got to be what?
But there's some a-holes that will hold that thing in their hand and not say the word heavy. One of them is with us today.
Is it super heavy? Yeah, that's
a heavy
insanely
monkey,
heavy.
man.
I didn't even put that together. I was so just blown away by the flame coming out of his head. But yeah, he's heavy.
Now I didn't realize he had a flame coming out of his head. So when you said that, if you go back, you'll notice that I kind of laughed, like, because I thought you were seeing a flame out of his head. There was no flame. So now, man, wait, I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, still the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a terrible thing because I bet people could really burn themselves by holding it the wrong way when they finally get it to light.
How do you like
Yeah,
it?
Daniel burned himself on it. You just gotta twist his arm like you're hurting the little guy.
This arm?
No, probably the other one.
Yeah, like you're throwing him out of a club. You're just like.
Go the other way though.
Are you fucking kidding me? No,
I don't know what
think it's
happened.
this
Maybe
one.
you
I think it's
unwound
this
it.
one.
Oh, you mean just push it down?
Yeah.
There it
Okay,
is.
all right.
That's how it does it, but there you go.
Yeah, it's like he has a bright idea.
This part of the show is really fun to listen to for the listeners out there. The last episode we did, when I was on by myself having coughing fits, Washington, D.C. was still per capita the most people watching the show in D.C. It's been like 9 times total and 6 times in a row. And the runner-ups are all also places where it's legal. I think that's just going to be a consistent thing. Oregon, Washington, Colorado, and California. And I say it's legal in California because it feels like it is, right? You know, if you get your medical card or if you just don't blow it in a cop's face. You know, like, and it's just a ticket for just personal amount, you know. So non per capita views, this is really a complex thing. Texas ended up being number 2 with of most total views. So good on you, Texas. Yeah.
All right, Texas.
I'm gonna be in Dallas on Saturday and Austin for Fun Fest in November.
No,
We did Fun Fest together one time.
in Austin. Mm-hmm. Yes. Gosh,
That was super fun.
It is. It's 3 times the fun.
You, me, and Tenacious D were all in a tent.
How hot was that tent though?
The yellow stage, the yellow hot tent. And then they had the Jambulance. They had an ambulance there that you could sit in the back and they played, Guns N' Roses while you were able to like just smoke in there.
Do you find Austin crowds are different?
They're special.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know how they live in the middle of Texas and have such enthusiasm for
Like you cannot
It's
go
that
wrong.
alternative things.
I think it's that river walk.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
that
it
puts
is.
people in really good moods.
You're not thinking of San Antonio, are you?
They have a good river walk too. And it's small Alamo.
Yeah. What?
Or no, yeah.
It's small?
Super small. It's like the size of this room. Smaller.
It does look like a 4-hour motel.
Yeah, it's a small place.
I'd ask for a room in the basement at the Alamo. Let's do some pot topics, you guys.
Hot topic.
Ohio, have you heard about this craziness in Ohio where it's going to be legalized, or they're trying to legalize it, but the people trying to legalize it are big corporations that are putting in the bill something about they get to be the only ones that sell weed?
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's the gist of it. It's all these words, oligarchy and anti-monopoly. I can't. First of all, who's anti-monopoly? Like, especially if you buy Boardwalk, then you're pro-monopoly.
What was your
Yeah,
favorite Monopoly piece?
Oh shit, the little diggity dog.
The car? Not
The dog, the little, little terrier or whatever.
Yeah.
I like the hat.
And we're gonna find out which one is Craig's favorite when we come back. That's called an amazing tease.
It was the car.
We'll be.
Hey everybody, let's talk about Loot Crate. For less than $20 a month, Loot Crate gives the geek in you a special treat every month. Loot Crate is a subscription box service with $40+ worth of geek, gamer, and pop culture gear, collectibles, apparel, comics, etc. delivered to your mailbox every month. This month, we're cowering in fear at the return of the villains. Thanks for joining us as we celebrate our darker side with epic items from Marvel, an exclusive DC figure, a unique wearable we've never put in a crate before, it's a huge crate, and more. It's good to be bad. You have until the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to subscribe and receive that month's crate, and when the cutoff happens, that's it, it's over. Go to lootcrate.com/getdug and enter the code GETDUG to save $3 on your new subscription today.
Hey, we're back. We're turning down the fan so that there's not fan noise going on during the show. And yeah, Daniel's running across in front of the cameras. Super professional dude. A new study by researchers at Tel Aviv University found that rats
are climbing up the toilets.
These poor fucking rats. They had to do.
Up the sewer.
PETA's gonna be mad about this. Rats with broken bones healed much more quickly when given cannabis.
Wow.
During their healing process.
Another story.
I just pictured a rat in a little cast.
And the bones that were healed were also stronger and more resilient.
From cannabis.
From repeated fracture. So like they're like, oh, this little rat, his leg is perfectly healed. Now let's fucking go at it a little bit to see if it's gonna be harder to break it again.
Shit.
Weird study.
That's horrifying.
But I guess good to know, but probably not worth it in the long run. I don't think you should do that to the rats, and I think I should have read the pot topics ahead of time. Maybe put that one aside so that it would never happen. Because if I don't mention it, it's not happening. I want to do one more pot topic.
Damn, poor rat.
Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner issued a mandatory veto of a bill last week, sending it back to the General Assembly for final approval. And basically, the amended version is going to make possession of up to 10 grams a civil offense. And yeah, you just get like a ticket or something, or a fine for like $125. That's in Illinois.
That's good.
Yeah, sweet home Chicago. It's going to be a great place for. I already feel like it's legal in Chicago for some reason. I don't know why, because it's not. 1,993 people are watching live right now. And I predict this one, with you guys on it, will get over 100,000 views in the archives over the next couple of weeks.
Sweet.
But everyone watching it today or tomorrow, they're sitting at home going, when are those? Mr. Robinson season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, on NBC.
Great show. Piano.
And Johnny Hemp 1 wants to know, Craig, what was your favorite moment on The Office? Working on that show. I think I have a guess, but
do you?
I think so.
Oh man, that is wow. One favorite moment.
Could be with or
Office.
without you.
Oh, you mean just the TV show
great,
itself, like my favorite scene or something?
Yeah. Have you seen Inside Out?
No.
The new Pixar thing?
No. Is it awesome?
Phyllis Smith's her name from your show,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She's the voice of sadness, and it's amazing. One of the best cast voices in one of those things ever.
You know, it's crazy. You know, she used to be a casting director.
Really?
And that's how she got the part on The Office. She was like reading.
She was hilarious on that show, and I love her every time I see her in something.
What's the voice of sadness?
You know, the movie's about, it's a fucking intense movie.
Yeah.
It's probably the saddest, Disney movie this side of Toy Story 3 or Up.
All Disney movies are sad.
They all try to get you at some point.
Yeah.
Like, they're like,
Up
oh,
gets you
Baloo
early.
is dead. Oh, no, he's not.
Mufasa.
He was just in a coma.
Bambi's mother.
Right? The
But
list
Up
goes
gets
on
you
and
right
on.
out of the bat, though. That first scene in Up is
Captain Hook's hand gets murdered in Peter Pan. What's that?
that first scene in Up is one of the most powerfully
Oh,
emotional.
that's brutal.
Brutal.
So what's your favorite Office moment? Did you think of one?
Pinocchio.
Definitely. The scene where you come in and you tell a lie and about being inside a whale. Do you have a favorite moment from the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or are you going to go Jeff Ross on me and not answer a single question?
No, I think
I have to go
my
that far
favorite
back to
scene-
find a guest that did that.
My favorite scene was when Dwight and Michael were talking about the dentist. And Mike knew Dwight was lying, and Dwight was lying. So he was like, what's your, he said, what dentist did you go to? And Dwight was like, Crentist. But the way it was shot, it was like a Western, like a showdown.
Yeah.
And there was silence, and Mike was being the detective for Columbo. So, you know, and then Dwight was just Dwight, but lying, and just it's a beautiful art piece. Yeah, it was like Crentist, and then Mike was like, "That's pretty, coincidental that his dentist, his name is Crentist."
Dr. Crentist, the dentist.
And Dwight said, "Maybe that's why he went into it in the first place."
It's like, did Wetzel become the pretzel guy because of his name?
B.J. Novak.
Does he do that bit?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of the dentist bit, or did he write that? Which one was first?
No.
Interesting.
Because I just thought, I didn't know that.
But no, B.J. says, Bill Nye, the science guy, but he could have been any guy.
Oh, right.
He could have been a pizza guy, he could have been any guy.
That's hilarious.
You know who didn't have a choice? Wetzel.
That's funny.
Good stuff.
Victoria didn't
But that's
just...
crazy. That's great minds think alike. So you went straight to Wetzel. I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no like Gary Best Buy. You know, I went through like every store I could in my head, and I'm like, Wetzel's Pretzels, that's a really specific name.
There's got to be other ones, though.
Gucci Sushi.
That's
Yes.
not a thing, is it?
It is now.
But Victoria didn't just have to have a secret.
Because somebody's tweet me Gucci's Sushi, so I'll know that you're really out there.
Do you have
M.R. Craig Robinson.
Sullivan and Son type bar you go to? Yes. I mean, I'm from a town with 10,000 people, 3 nuclear power plants, and 200 bars. So there's a lot of Sullivan and Son type bars I've been to and worked at and
You
drank
had me at power plants. Where is this place?
Oswego, New York.
I'm
District
going
12 in
there.
the Hunger Games.
Really?
We have 3 nuke plants.
Oh my God.
Like per capita, that's almost a nuke plant per person.
Almost.
Yeah, that was off.
Give or
by
take a few.
9,997.
What's going on your phone, Craig?
I'm trying to see if somebody tweeted me from this right now.
Oh shit.
That happened. Let's see. They're supposed to
See what they're saying to you.
Yep. Just gonna let
I
my
like it.
phone download.
Nice.
We might have to give you the building code.
Oh wait. Okay. I don't think you should quit acting.
In my defense,
Uh-oh.
Someone said I don't think
Oh,
you
they
should
already
quit
said,
acting?
who's your favorite pro wrestler? Somebody said.
They asked you that?
Yeah. Gucci Sushi, Chris
shut up.
Oscar, son. Yeah, Gucci Sushi. It's a thing now.
Nice.
And I was going to say, type the double O.
Hashtag Gucci Sushi.
Yeah, because Chris, you win your name being said on this program.
Oh, what a wonderful prize. We'll get that in the mail to you.
Well, we already did it.
Let's do pod quiz hop shots.
Was that you? Please tell me that was you.
No, that was James Adomian.
Dude, me and James did a bit. Is this?
The show's happening now, yes.
Okay. Well,
No, you can talk about it. What just happened?
James,
Did you just stop talking on a talk show?
the paranoia kicked in.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is this the story you're not supposed to tell then?
no. I was like, forget it.
James Adomian.
Did a bit where he was doing
The bop, bop,
the
bop.
governor of Minnesota.
Ventura.
Yes, and
I can't go
started-
as deep as he does.
I started playing Imagine on the keyboard.
Nice.
Imagine there's no heaven. And he started doing that as Jesse Ventura.
Oh, God. Believe
Cheers.
it if you try.
But like, imagine
Yeah.
the world hunger. Like, he just went on
Total
preaching.
dramatic spoken word like
was
Shatner and Rocket Man. I love it. Okay, we're gonna play a game from Doug Loves Movies because I love having you guys on that show as well. And it's a little thing we call Whose Tagline Is It Anyway? And I'll say a tagline from a movie, and you guys have to guess which movie it is. First one to guess right gets a point, and nobody really wins anything. It's just for fun.
Wait, can you do the rules again?
Yeah. Let me take another hit off of something. I'm just going to say a tagline that's associated with a
Okay.
motion picture. It's usually on the poster,
Okay.
you know, and then you guys just guess what movie it is.
Nice.
One hit could ruin your whole day.
One hit could ruin your whole day.
What movie would that be the tagline for?
One hit could ruin your whole day. Dude, where's my car?
Ooh, not bad, but I don't think they're even seen smoking weed in that movie, which is a weird thing about it, but I could be wrong. Any
One
guess,
hit-
Craig?
One hit.
One hit could ruin your whole day. Nothing? You're going to know it when I tell you it.
I know. But I need more time.
All right, I'll give you guys a second one.
You
So you
got a
guys
clue?
can
You got a
work
clue?
on both of them.
You got a
No,
clue?
no clues.
One hit could ruin your whole day.
What's so cold about it? No clues.
No clues, man. Fuck you, man. They wanted a role model. They got a playmate.
Role models.
Nice.
What is it for reals, though?
Oh shit! The girl next door.
They wanted a role model. They got a playmate.
The girl next door.
No,
Role models.
no.
I thought it was role models too.
Role models.
The girl next door.
Oh no!
They haven't made a role models to yet.
Weird science.
No, that's not
That's a
bad
good guess
one.
though.
It is.
That's not bad.
They want a role model, they got a playmate.
I think that movie had a more famous line, but I forget what it is. Can you look up what the
They want a role
tagline
model.
was for?
It's not with the.
Weird
They got a
science.
playmate.
It's not the little blondie next door, the porno.
All right, narrow it down to movies that you guys were in, and then give me your answer.
Is it the House Bunny?
Yes. And one hit can ruin your whole day. Which movie were you in where your day got ruined because somebody took a hit?
There's two taglines for
The girl next door.
What Weird Science is what?
There's two taglines.
Okay, yeah, sometimes they have more than one. What's the first one?
This bud's for you.
This bud's for you? What?
That's what it says. And then the other one, it's all in the name of science. Weird science.
Oh, okay. But then it's just a shot of Kelly LeBrock standing in the doorway with a half T-shirt on.
exactly.
One hit could ruin your whole
Sexy.
day.
Celestial.
One hit can ruin your whole day is Pineapple Express.
Whoa, nice.
Damn.
Nothing ruins a party like the end of the world.
Oh, is that the one? I
Is
got
that one?
That's a,
You know.
Yeah.
Is that a new
Oh,
tagline?
end of the world.
Yeah.
Nothing. What?
Nothing ruins a party like the end of the world.
What's that fucking movie?
Don't say this is the end. It's not.
Yeah, this is the end, right?
This is the end.
Yeah.
But it could also been the one about the apocalypse that you were in. What was that called?
Rapture Palooza.
I mean, you're in both of them. Rapture Palooza. You were the devil in that one.
I have the apocalypse game on.
You were
lock.
sexy devil in that one.
Apocalypse.
And No Regrets. What movie has the tagline No Regrets?
No regrets.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Trainwreck?
No, that's Everybody Knows one.
What?
Oh.
This is one of your movies.
I just remember that because I drove
This
by
one
the
that I'm
billboard.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No regrets.
No Regrets.
I'm
I think we might stump you on this one.
in it.
That's the pattern I just noticed.
I'm going to give him one more.
No regrets.
Kick Some Past.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yes, very
Is it
good.
Chuck and Larry?
No, it's on Netflix now. I'm dying
Staten
to
Island
watch
Summer?
it. Staten Island Summer.
yeah, nice.
Yeah, I wanted to get in a plug for
Oh yeah, Staten Island Summer. Great flick.
starring our buddy Zach Perlman. He's been on the show.
Zach's awesome.
ZP.
Yeah.
Colin Jost.
I never met him.
That was a fun game, you guys. Have you had a hit in a little bit?
Oh, nope.
Yeah, sometimes we get so high we forget to get more high.
Where's the professor?
Tagline for this show.
The tagline for this show? Do we need a tagline?
Sometimes we get so high.
Sometimes we get so high we forget.
Can't see the professor.
High. The who?
The professors.
You got something smart you're gonna say?
You can only smoke this week. We have something profound.
It looks like the driver in the Imagination Landmobile on South Park was smoking one of those.
Yeah.
Imagination Land.
It's very. It's got a Willy Wonka thing going on. We used to have one we called the Wonka pipe, and we retired that one and brought this one into the game. Because I get these kinds of things sent to me all the time, so please stop sending me stuff, but thank you.
This was a gift?
But no.
This was a gift from someone?
All of these are. They're all like donated, mostly from this place called Chameleon Glass. It just sends me, every time they send me a box, it's bigger than the last one. And I'm like, I can't get this through my apartment door. I don't need that many bongs. What's the matter?
Open a museum of pipes. Are you kidding me? And you could do podcasts and shows right out of the back.
Most places that sell pipes, though, a museum of pipes, they're in a case.
Yeah, but
and you look at them,
Doug
and you get to
Benson's
go home with one.
Museum.
Yeah, curator would be an awesome title.
Yeah. I don't know if I have great taste in pipes, you know,
That's the point.
I just like them.
It's your shit.
I mean, how can you not love a pipe that supposedly has my face on the end
Look
of
at
it?
this.
That's incredible.
Yeah, isn't that
And then
fun?
you got names. You got the professor.
I don't smoke out of it, but it's here.
You got the pipe bong.
This one looks like
probably-
a sex toy, kind of. Mm-hmm. Like the anal bead
Anal,
pipe.
please.
No,
please.
dude. This is the sex toy.
Yeah, that's an
Well,
aggressive
they're both
sex
sex
toy.
toys.
This
Now
thing
it
is
becomes a matter
ridiculous.
for who?
If I smoked out of this today, I'd be coughing for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna leave it be for now.
That's a pipe.
Which
Batman.
one? Batman is just, he's from Loot Crate.
But he's a pipe?
No. But you know,
Oh, I thought you smoked out
we
there.
put a couple of holes in the right places, and I bet you it could be. It would,
Yeah, you could smoke out
you
of
don't want
Batman's
to. You
dick.
don't want to really put a lighter up to that though, because it would definitely melt his face off or whatever. I'm gonna do the plugs before we go to break.
Can we play the game again with the same questions?
I don't think I'd do any better the second time. I'm fucking wicked high.
You would have
One
it-
hit
you
could
would have
ruin
it.
your whole day.
Pineapple Express.
There you go.
Ding. Oh, you're getting so much joy.
It's
out of
tough.
this,
You
not
didn't.
knowing.
It's so much fun because people like. Why would you know the taglines from your movies? You know, it's like something you shouldn't be paying attention to anyway. But it's hilarious to me when I sneak them past people, and it's not because you're high. You know, on Douglas movies, people are perfectly sober and they still don't remember the taglines from their own movies. So it's a fun game for me. Gives me a little sense of power. Oh, you're in movies. You're successful. I'm gonna fuck with you. Craig Robinson tomorrow night, man. Mr. Robinson, wrapping up a season with 2 episodes back to back.
Yep.
It's debatable what time. we couldn't agree at what time it's on in Denver, but no matter where you are, check it out. You know how to figure it out.
Thank you.
And Owen
Thank you all.
Benjamin has some dates we want to plug. Ontario Improv in California, September 24 through 26. It's fun out there, right?
Well, I got a bunch more there sooner. Just owenbenjamin.com/tour. I got a bunch of them.
Cool. And you have a podcast.
I'm in Ontario this weekend.
Oh, you are?
California.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gonna do some meth while you're there?
Why not?
Is that a methy area?
When in Ontario.
Oh, I think so. I mean,
Ontario's
I've never seen meth in the flesh, but
Meth in the flesh.
I've never seen it. But if I did, I'd imagine it'd be there.
I did once in
They definitely like their weed out there.
Montana.
Really?
I was partying with these people. I ended up in a trailer park, and they were all doing meth. And Uber hadn't been invented yet, so it's kind of rough.
I've never been in Montana.
Montana's pretty sweet, except if you like.
Doesn't sound like things are close together,
Right.
and you don't have Uber.
Yeah, if you're at a party
How
and
do
you
you
want to
work
get out.
that
Yeah, it's
out?
like a party on a boat. You can't leave.
That used to be the worst when you're like at a party and you don't want to be there anymore, but you're on the road, so you have to
Yeah.
you have to get them to call for a cab and, and then wait around for a cab to show up. And
I got a 2-mile radius rule now around the club and
I
hotel.
like a fast bounce when I'm at a party. When I decide I don't want to be there anymore, nearest exit.
It's called the Benson Peace Out.
Yeah, it is.
I call it absquatulate.
All right. Why didn't they laugh? Is Owen's podcast. It's pretty new, right?
Yeah, a couple months.
Cool.
It's on iTunes.
All right.
About Jokes Bomb.
Well, you guys know we have one more segment, and you know what's going to happen. Very excited to have these guys watch a magic trick, so we'll be back right after these messages.
And Honorable Food Club. These three wise captains sailed the world seeking the ultimate bite, whether it being an unknown hole in the wall or the hardest reservation in town. Each episode, they decide if a restaurant will be presented with the coveted Food Club plaque, or they will burn the award in front of their door, a disgrace.
I did At Midnight the other night. We're back, and I didn't smoke before the show for like the first time in ever. Like I always get really high when I go on that show, and it was the first time I did it not high because, you know, smoking also kind of helps set off the cough, and I didn't want to be like on a game show where you're like buzzing in and then suddenly be like can't speak and my eyes start watering. It'll be really weird.
What are you smoking?
But I can get away with it on this show.
Can't speak.
You were being hilarious when it happened, so I was able to I just powered through it. Daniel was like, "What? That happened?" 2,243 people watching us right now.
Do you remember Tropicana?
Yeah, when we played there.
Yeah, you ever played Tropicana?
That was one of the most fun weeks of my life.
I always do the improv one at Harris.
It was like
pretty It's like a Tuesday to a Sunday. It's like
this was like 2 shows a night. And some guy in a cowboy hat opened the show, I think. And but yeah, we were just there together in the same hotel, but like a 2-mile walk between our rooms.
Really?
He liked to have a room way in the back for some reason.
Because that's where the suites were.
Right. No, you had a big ass room.
Yeah, it was like a mile away though. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and but it was. I loved watching your show every night because you like make up stuff on the spot that's hilarious, but also I just love all the songs you play, and you know, like it's the weirdest thing, and I'd probably get that way with you if I saw you more. Is it's like you just want to. Like I'm sure people come up to you after shows and go, "Why didn't you do that song that you did the last time?" You know, because you really want to hear it again. It's not like fucking jokes that like, "Oh, I've heard that joke." It's like it's so much more entertaining and unfair, and that's why I hate you. People that have one skill other than, you know, if they have something else besides joke telling, it pisses me off. Because joke telling's all I got.
But you know what, dude? The 2 of yours that repeat for me.
Oh yeah.
Yes, is 10.
Oh, I love that joke.
8. Oops.
It's how I let her know that I'm finished making love.
Yeah.
And one other one is
just do them both without the setup.
I would totally screw it up, but I'm like, but she's Asian.
Who's Asian?
Or she's Hispanic. What did you say? After you do the accent?
Oh yeah. I just attributed it to the wrong race, so that it won't be a racist bit that I just did an offensive Asian voice. Then you just finish up with she's Mexican. Everybody has a good laugh. We all acknowledge that the voice was racist, but also still kind of funny.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, you know.
And people get less uptight about Asian humor for some reason.
Well, I think it's just because Asian people are just nicer about it. You know, they're like we know we're better than you in almost every way.
Right.
So why split hairs?
Yeah.
Let's get Gabe out here, you guys. It's time to watch a magic trick.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up?
Down here. Owen, you mind helping me?
Yeah, let's do
Any
it.
card, any card.
All right.
Show it to Craig. Show it to the camera over there. Cool. Place it back here. All right, I'm gonna cut it into the deck. Give it a shuffle. All right. Would it be cool if I could make your card appear in between these two jokers?
Yeah.
All right. Bam.
Wow.
Is that impressive?
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I'm going to try and be a little bit more specific. Which 1, 2, 3.
Shoo! Whoa! No, that's insane.
Wow, we should maybe like go into do a little edit on the archive version and do that in slow motion or something. Or does that ruin it? Let's show it from behind. I'm wearing my special Back to the Future 2 t-shirt because on October 21st, I'm going up to San Francisco to the Castro Theater and doing a Benson movie interruption of Back to the Future 2, because this is the date that Marty goes to in the future.
That's awesome.
So we can sit there in the audience and compare. Oh shit, we don't have hoverboards yet. We're not at Jaws
We have
19
hoverboards.
yet. What?
We have hoverboards.
We have hoverboards?
You just invented one, right? It's like legit.
Yeah, they got them. All that shit is out there.
They've got them?
Not on a conspiracy level, but yeah,
Okay.
do you know it's people flying around? They do it on the beach.
Jetpacks?
They got jetpacks, they got all this stuff.
Can you drone yourself?
What beach are you going to?
They put airplanes in the sky. What do you think they can't make a little bitty?
You guys worry about being in a plane, a commercial flight, and a drone
Hitting you?
smacking into the plane?
I worry more about birds.
But they say that they make the windshields thick enough that birds can't go through, so that's why they think drones probably won't, because most drones are fairly lightweight,
Right.
Because they're drones.
That's horrifying.
I know. I wish I wasn't. Nobody'd spoken about it at all.
Yeah, because now
I might not have thought that is a possibility. But the bird thing does bother me, because the one Sully Sullenberger landing that flight in the Hudson,
that's from a bird.
that was because of a bird, and it just makes you go, why doesn't that happen more often? There's birds in the way all the time. Yeah.
Like, I've been hit by a bird like me, and I'm not moving that
On a roller
fast.
coaster?
No, I was biking.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just hit a bird. Like, I'm not that tall.
A bird one time.
You're pretty tall.
Pretty
jumped
tall,
on
but not
my
like
head.
bird hitting tall.
Like thought it was a nest or something. This king says, it's church, and jumped off.
Are you serious?
I swear, I was in high school. I was walking with a girl too. It was like the funniest shit ever. I mean, it was embarrassing as hell, but it was like so damn funny that we couldn't do nothing but laugh.
You're like, I gotta
laughter was more powerful than shame. Embarrassment.
That's good. That's really good that you're able to do that. I've got stand-up shows coming up this Thursday in Phoenix, 2 nights from now, at Stand Up Live. And then the week after that, I'll be in Wichita and Columbia, Missouri the week after that. All the information is at douglovesmovies.com. Order your mugs, your t-shirts, your blue cards. We'll sell all of those things to people over the internet. Go to bit.ly/DougMerch to do that. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the show and you haven't already, or if you hate the show, it's still fun to click on things. You can also subscribe on iTunes for the audio-only version, even if you may never listen to it. If you subscribe to it, then we, get more numbers attributed to us and better advertisers. Not better advertisers. Today's show is brought to you by the best advertisers. Fellas, thank you so much for doing this. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Yeah, I'm really high.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I feel really relaxed.
We got into it. Yeah, it's a nice thing, you know. I was saying to Owen earlier, I hope you don't have any other plans today. And you've got a thing at 7?
7:30, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
With Gene Simmons.
Good luck with that. No way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna like have a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
You're gonna panic badly.
Yeah, it'll get intense.
Can't imagine. I mean, just talking to Gene Simmons not high kind of scares me. You ever run into him anywhere, Craig?
He saw one of my shows at the Improv one time.
And he loved it.
Couldn't have been nicer.
Yeah,
been
right.
more complimentary. He was dope.
Was the wife?
And his Gene Simmons cool. Like,
Who was there with him? Was his wife there?
It might have been his wife. It was, I don't know, a good 9 years ago, I bet. But you know what? I don't have any concept of time like that. I think something was 12 years ago. People are like, that was last week. You know, that was 2 years ago. You know.
I hope they don't say that was last week. But 2 years, I get that. That 10-year difference is it goes by in a blink. Yeah, so enjoy yourselves, everybody.
Yeah. Keep those drones away from those planes, you guys.
Yeah, come on. Why are you flying a drone around anyway?
How high do they go?
Invade people's privacy?
Do they go way up?
Well, it could be. They don't have to go up too high to come in contact with a plane that's landing or taking off.
It would be so much scarier up there where there's no oxygen now. That'd be horrifying.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would hope that they'd work it out like they did in Airport 1975, where when something smashed into the front windshield of the plane, the co-pilot got sucked out, but Charlton Heston had his seatbelt on, so he stayed. And then no, it wasn't Charlton Heston. Both of the guys got sucked out, or they both got killed or something. And then they lower Charlton Heston into the plane from a helicopter flying over a jumbo jet. That's their solution. And so I hope that's what happens.
I don't.
So
Charlton Heston's no longer with us, but somebody.
So the vacuum sucks him out, but they can lower someone from a helicopter.
Because they get to fly, they get the stewardess flies the plane for a while, Karen Black, and which is great casting because she's all like cross-eyed, and she's trying to fly the plane. And it's pretty amazing. It might be Airport 77. I think that's the one where they're in the water with Jack Lemmon. They go underwater. And then 79 was the Concorde, the really super fast jet going to Europe, but I don't know what was wrong with it.
Have you seen 0 Hour?
I don't think so.
It's what Airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
It's all the beats that Airplane took,
Yeah.
but they added so many great. The jokes are so amazing in that movie. It really, really holds up. We got to get going, you guys. It went a little over, but
I don't want this to end.
I don't want to end either. This is amazing.
All right, let's go for a couple more minutes.
Double header. Here we go.
Double header.
I'm reminded of two stories. First of all, I remember Owen came to I don't know, but we ended up at Formosa for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And you were with that gorgeous girl who you had just met. It was pretty smooth. I don't remember. But yeah, Formosa.
Yeah.
And then Formosa's getting closed down.
Was her name Wednesday Addams?
Probably.
Christina Ricci.
Was it Christina?
No. It was like, I think
That's
you
who
had just met her.
But he dated Christina Ricci for a while.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I like to drop that whenever the opportunity presents itself. I'm proud of him for that.
Absolutely.
Biggest height difference in
Fucking
dating.
pumpkin.
She was like 4'11" and I'm 6'7".
How did you meet her?
I was in a movie with her where we were love interests. Just went straight to Netflix.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're that guy.
What's that guy?
Hey,
It was in Flint, Michigan. We didn't really have a big community to hang out with.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think those
she
on-set.
appears mad cool.
Yeah,
You
she's
never had
super
an
cool.
on-set romance ever?
Never, ever.
Good for you.
When I was a school teacher, I had some romances with single moms, but that's about it.
Is that going to be?
maybe a
Is that
couple
going to be
teachers.
depicted in season 2 of Mr. Robinson?
Oh man, it's season 1 already.
You did? You had an affair in season 1?
Dude,
What's the other story? What's the other story?
Random story. This happened. We were maybe Ontario or something. So we're back there in the green room, and the waiter comes with some wings. He said, "Anybody, some wings?" And then you were like, no, we didn't order. I was like, I didn't order. He said, no, we didn't order. And the guy's like, oh, okay. And then you said, and he was like, okay, I just take these. He's like, no, you leave those, and then we're gonna order some other stuff. And that cracked me up because we were thinking the exact same thing. No, leave those wings. It's okay that you don't know who they are. Those will be ours.
Yeah.
But then get our order of
As
what
long as they're here, why would they leave?
Yeah.
The party's just about to start. That's great.
Told you it was random.
That's super random. It's an interesting thing for you to remember. I remember like hilarious things that you said, but in my case, you just remember that we agreed on something. Thanks again, you guys. Owen Benjamin and Craig Robinson.
Good man.
Thank you for having us.
Best guests ever. And we'll be back in 1 week. We're going to do a show next Tuesday, August 25th. Time to be determined, but if it comes together, I'm pretty excited about yet more awesome guests coming into this basement. So yeah, so we'll see you next Tuesday.
GMAG. Get more awesome guests. GMAG.
Mag. Awesome.
G-Mag.
G-Mag. Mag.